I sit back and ask myself, a 6-3 record with this team? Was Carmelo the right move or nah? I believe we should be where the Kings at. Another one of those battle of LAs, because it was only right. I just had to stop right here. When our record got to 6-3, can we actually beat the 4-5 Clippers? Is Blake Griffin that developed power forward that they always needed? Is he reaching that potential? Is Kobe Bryant losing his edge? Is he considered being elite anymore? Is Chris Paul still the dominant point guard of the league? Well, we live on TNT as we trying to feed Pau Gasol in the paint. He decides to go ahead and kick it out to JaVale McGee as he's knocking the shot down, coming up with the follow through. We have noticed in the last few years the Clippers and the Lakers developed some type of small rivalries right there. Blake Griffin getting a nice putback from a Chris Paul floater. These teams, the scores usually be going back at it. They go back and forth. Sometimes they have a blowout here and there. One team takes a better night. But all we know is that this team right here, the LA Lakers, should take this team easily. They have way too many offensive weapons on that team. Even though we know Pau Gasol's not at the full potential, Kobe's not at the full potential as he once was, he's still a dominant scorer. He knows the moves. He has great footwork. And look at Kobe Bryant taking his way to the basket as nobody's playing defense. And look at him wide open inside a pump fake, looking for his options as he hit the hop step, kick it out. Coming down to the last 10 seconds of the shot clock as Pau Gasol redeems the ball, hit a turnaround jumper.
Okay, everybody, offensive wise, we're doing well. We get our shooters open, we get our big men involved, but when we go back out there, we gotta play defense. That's the key word, defense. Now, Carmelo, I know you don't know too much about that, but get that in your head. Just do what everybody else is doing, and don't allow the big men to score.
Right here on the sideline, you can see Kobe Bryant and Kendall Marshall exchanging a few words. Maybe they're going over some type of game plan or something. With the Lakers with a 2-point lead, you see that boy Jared Dudley kicking it out to that boy CP3, top of the key, knocking down that 3, giving the Clippers a 1-point lead. In a few plays to go past, the game is tied 17-17. Carmelo trying to get around the pick, decided to kick it out to Shabazz. Shabazz knocking down a deep mid-range shot. Foot was on the line, man. You gotta watch your foot. Right here, you see that boy Andrew Wiggins wide open. Jamal Crawford on him, showing his athleticism, trying to go on the inside the sides and kick it out. Look who that is. Swaggy P knocking down the tray right there, giving the Lakers a 1-point lead. Coming down to the end of the first quarter, right there, Carmelo trying to play some defense. But Jordan Hill get the late shot rejection right there, saving Carmelo's ace. Because Carmelo jumping way too early, man. But a unanimous source is saying, if these Lakers don't pick it up, because man, they should be playing a little bit better than this. They got too many weapons. But look at JaVale McGee picking up the steal right there. He's on the fast break, going up with the slam over that boy Antoine Jameson. But Jameson decides to shoot a mid-range jumper, end up missing. Look at JaVale McGee out there producing, and then he makes the stupid pass. JaVale McGee will never chase it. Right there, they go with a nice layup on the fast break, getting these buckets in the inside. Now, unanimous source told us, if Schmidt, the Lakers head coach, as of right now, as that boy Wiggins knocked down a 3, if Schmidt don't make these Lakers look good in these next few weeks, then he might get laid off. And that's just coming from unanimous source. Now, right there, look at Carmelo getting found in the inside with a standing dunk. He's doing pretty well. Carmelo's doing pretty well in the Lakers. Like I said, you got to tighten up on defense. But look at this dude, Kendall Marshall, trying to find everybody. And look at Andrew Wiggins with the stupid pass. You had an opportunity to get the 3-point play. But that boy Swaggy P with the rejection. Who is that, CP3? Come on now. I know you have more court vision than that. But Jamal Crawford doing all he can to find his options. Chris Paul with the great handling. It's kind of tough to cover all these guys that have so many handles and court vision. Jamal Crawford, CP3. That's a dynamic duo right there. But as Lakers trying to run these plays, we trying to move to the basket. Look at the nice bounce pass, finding Jordan Hill in the basket, getting a nice layup over Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin don't want none. But look at Jamal Crawford. What is he doing? CP3 finding Jared Dudley with a deep mid-range, knocking the shot down, picking up a nice assist right there, giving the Clippers a 4-point lead. A couple plays later, look at Jared Dudley wide open on the opposite side, knocking down the tray, giving the Clippers a 5-point lead. Let y'all know this right now, this second half is about to get crazy. Battle of LA about to continue. If you enjoy MUT videos, go ahead and click on the screen or go in the description, click my link and subscribe to my Man Ultimate Team channel. Bodybag513 MUT is my new channel where I will be posting daily MUT videos. Now that we're in the second half, you see this boy CP3 doing all he can, trying to see what his option is, going over the crazy circus layup. But look at Kendall Marshall, think he's a big guy getting the rebound right there. Look at Kobe, wide open, decides to pull up, and that shot was looking kind of janky right there. Exit release, but is something wrong with Kobe? Who knows, man? Who knows? He keeps a lot of secrets. It's right there. DeAndre Jordan shows athleticism, going over the two-hand jam right there. And what happened to the Lakers defense, leaving Jared Dudley wide open again? And look who's supposed to cover him. Carmelo Anthony. Come on. Now, we know the Lakers been training over and over again. But why is Carmelo still slacking on defense? This is not the Knicks. This is the Lakers. They known for defense over these past couple years. Every time they win a championship because of their nice defenses. Right there, look at the nice rejection right there. They trying to force the fast break, and it was a bad pass. You forcing passes through these small windows. You can't be doing that with these active hands. It's right there. This guy really just got rejected, and they throw it up. Andrew Wiggins finding Kobe. It's Kobe going to the basket with a nice layup. I likes that, man. I likes that. That was smarter, Kobe. Trying to draw the foul and try to get the N1, but hey, no whistle was blown. But Andrew Wiggins with a nice mid-range jumper. And JaVale McGee with the cleanup. I like what I'm seeing from these Lakers, only if they can play defense, because these dudes are still slacking. They're giving their opponents way too much space. Antoine Jameson, why is this man wide open? He's on the team for a reason. He can shoot. Come on, Pau Gasol. We know that's not your perimeter, but yo, you know these guys. You play against these guys for years, and you got to cover these dudes as they knock down another three-point shot. I don't know what these Lakers are doing. I don't know what Tim Schmidt is telling these guys, but the ball is loose, and Swaggy P decides to pick it up, throw it up to Kobe. Kobe throwing up the three, knocking the shot down. This dude, Kobe, oh, his foot was on the line. His foot was on the line. But as we go into the fourth quarter, you know it's a 7-point game. The Lakers got to get some stops. We don't know what's about to go down, but look at Blake Griffin showing that he got a shot, showing that he's been developing in the offseason, improving his game on all cylinders. And look at Carmelo in the post, knocking the shot down, actually want to score right now. Like, we know Carmelo's still one of the most dominant scorers. It's right here, we get a nice steal. Kobe decides to push it, throw it to the outside. Andrew Wiggins with a nice slam. And if you like that slam, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and thumbs up this video. Click that subscribe button if you already not subscribed, because you're about to see more of my GM, my careers from OJs. Right here, Kobe with the one-on-one. Put him in that post move. Put him in that post, because you know Kobe's just too nice. Right there, we get a nice rejection from Wiggins, but they recover it. CP3 pulling up the three. Came up short right there over that boy Kendall Marshall. But look at this. A lot to Andrew Wiggins again. Oh my goodness. The Wiggins and Kobe connection is just so nice. Wiggins with 13 points, shooting 6 from 9 from the field. These dudes is a nice combo. Wiggins do a lot. It's right there. CP3 going right to the basket with a nice Euro. I likes that. With a 4-point game. We see what these dudes doing. Jamal Crawford knock it down the tray. Kobe was there. He just not played enough defense. I don't know. I guess he didn't really think he was going to pull it up. But Blake Griffin with that nice alley-oop hanging on the rim, showing how disrespectful he is. Showing that he is the new owner of the Staples Center. But do the Lakers got something to say? Oh, my goodness. Why he had to do Powell like that? It's Kobe with a nice fadeaway jumper at the three-point, cutting down to just a 6-point game. Now, this is just ridiculous. The Lakers is down by 6. Melo, he's trying to step up. What he's going to do? Go around the pick? No. He decides to pull up, hand in his face. End up missing, but Powell getting a nice tip-up, redeeming the offensive rebound. Kobe, what he's going to do? Opposite side, pulling up Jamal Crawford right in his face with the nice paybacks. At this moment, we need to stop. Kendall Marshall on CP3. CP3 decides to go ahead and put him in the post. Hit him with a step back, pulling up the mid-range, knocking the shot down. Like, was that Tim Schmidt idea to put Kendall Marshall on CP3? He is not ready, as this boy Carmelo jacking up a 3, end up missing, and looks like the Clippers is walking out with a W right now. CP3 with a nice dagger. They extended the lead, giving the Clippers the first win of this year of the Battle of LA. Now, we already know who's player of the game. This guy showed off in the fourth quarter, and that's that guy Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin gave Pau Gasol that work. With us struggling playing defense, it's going to be very hard. Like, I'm just asking myself, was bringing Carmelo to LA a mistake? Or will we finally get the puzzle pieces to fall in place? But who knows? We're going to have to wait till later in the season. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm out.
Body bag.